Welcome back, everyone. We are continuing our fight with...
Duty awaits.
Now, of course, our vassal decided to move against the this faction over here when I spent so much time trying to get there or catch up to this army, and now I have answered myself if that's the same army that we just defeated in the previous turn. I mean,
I have endured many trials.
what else could I
Everybody
expect?
has their duty.
But we'll stay around for a moment. Or maybe not. Let's just lift the matters into
Everybody has their
our vassal's hands, especially if we give him the order to take this settlement by his own. Yeah, he should be
How
fine.
long will the world last?
He should make it.
What will fate bring?
I just hope he won't just
Take
plunder
that pathway.
this settlement and leave it. This would really piss me off.
I
I'm
take
going
care of
to
problems.
trust him with that. Okay. But it really annoyed me that now he decided to move for Lagash when I'm almost there. But now we can move our forces to Tutub, hopefully, and maybe, you know,
A dark legacy awaits my sons.
deal with those guys.
Let it be.
We can also attack those guys on the river over here, especially that they are close to our settlement, which seems like it's under some blight, I think. I don't know what those things are.
Perish you
Okay,
fool.
so let's try and destroy them. Yeah, it's an easy win, so let's just auto-resolve it.
We gave our best and succeeded.
Let's take some prisoners.
These people are not our enemies.
Great. And let's see. The Surmarati has the best defenses it can possibly have.
King
So
of
let's
the
just
universe.
move our king to Agarde. For now, at least. Or, yeah, let's just wait
I know.
for our general over here to recruit the remaining forces that we are planning to recruit, or maybe not.
They chose me,
Maybe
and
we'll
I
wait
agreed.
until they have some numbers, like a 10 or 2. Yeah, and then
Prince
we'll
of Ur and protector
go
of
for a
Nippur.
conquest with our king. We can try and upgrade some of the food producing buildings. Okay, as well as the main buildings. Okay, so I think regarding the building, okay, so we have an outpost damaged in Atmanu. Someone is roaming around here. They destroyed this outpost over
I
here.
rule here, so you will listen to me.
There are some plots, so let's uncover them.
Let's go to the temple of Ishtar again, Babylonian.
There are 2 more plots targeted against us. We'll uncover
There
them
can be no
eventually.
compromises.
Okay, so let's just end this turn. And in the next one, we will actually destroy, from what I remember, the building that allows us. Of course, they are about to roam around and destroy our outposts. They try to piss us off as much as they can, but we will rebuild eventually. Anyway, from what I remember, the building that allows us to recruit the better units. Wow, this is an interesting offer, actually. Okay, this is really, really tempting. They have plenty of gold. Okay, I need to think really hard on that. Maybe we can transform it into like a steady income of gold for 10 tens in exchange for... What do you need the most? I mean, the bronze. So for 200 bronze, no, won't work. Okay, so I think this one-time offer will be better for us, actually, and this way we will be safe from bankruptcy for some of the turns, and we will be actually able to upkeep some of the legendary, more efficient units. So we will go for it for now.
Regretfully.
And we will also, because something is always interrupting me, yeah, we will just... This building just got built, allowing us to recruit some better units, so we will just destroy this one and build a garrison in its place.
We must stand together.
And now we also will
True master
move
of the
our
arts.
general out of here,
Duty calls.
put this one
Hold
right
the
here,
guard, Commander. Your heart
and
sing for blood.
allow, let's just recruit those guys. Are those like a slingers? Yeah, I think they are. Anyway, let's just... Okay, it's only one unit that is available to be recruited. So let's go for 2 of those units. No, we don't want this kind of slinger or whatever it is. I know that our general or the king has one of those units, but
I seek comrades with vision.
those guys are way better.
This court
We
is
can
a sanction
actually
of wisdom
try
reason.
and make a request of... Can do that with him. Can we make a request? Elite warriors.
Babylon asking Assyria for help.
So let's see if
Just
now
as it
we
should
can recruit some more of
need
the
hardy
elite
warriors.
warriors. We can upgrade the chariots. No. We don't want this kind of...
I welcome all to my court, as long as they show decorum.
This kind of, you know... unit. Elite unit. So we will have to blackmail this guy. So in the future we can request some of the elite units
The finest hour.
from him. And now we will go for
Only the bravest should come.
those 2 cavalry units, as well as 4 units
Soldiers,
of axemen and
join
4
with me.
units of Acadian
Your
warriors.
hearts sing for blood. Come then.
And now we are almost ready
Burning desire.
for the enemy with just this army in Agada. How is our happiness doing right here? It's +2, so
Quite predictable.
it looks well. So now we will actually go for, let's see, maybe Lugdu.
Prepare to march.
Should be an
Are
easy
the maps
picking,
accurate?
but we will see. There's nothing certain. Yeah, there are 10 units over
Your
there.
heartless cause revolts me.
I am a Cossack.
We will also have to actually upgrade our general's army. Like I said some time before, those guys over here are
Babylon
pretty
endures.
basic, which greatly decrease his efficiency. There is some stone to be spent, so let's just maybe spend on this settlement right here. Okay, so there's nothing left.
Bag of gold or bronze blade?
Okay, how is our vessel doing? So there is one more turn before they run out of supplies. And now
10,000 correct actions.
we will go for a chase to this guy. Maybe we should... No, we can't change this building for a garrison, because it would influence the happiness.
You want me?
Okay, so what other... There are some actions, or events, I mean. Okay. So our 2 outposts got destroyed. And we have 3 pending actions.
I
We have
rule here,
another
so you will listen to me.
court action. We can go for... We actually can't blackmail. Yeah, we can't, because we already have an active plot of this type. So maybe let's go for gossiping.
I despise political maneuvering.
And yeah. Okay, so actually this guy over here tried to assassinate our king. So I think, let's see, can we we could spend 348 gold to throw him out of the court, and maybe we will be forced to do that in the future if he will still try and assassinate our general. Let's see, what do we have here? Chance of random unit to join the 13% outpost garrison. Okay. What else? Let's go for extra production. And let's just end this turn. I'm pretty sure this guy will just focus now on raiding the outposts. And now that I think of it, we should move our general that is to the east of our lands and giving chase to this guy over here. We should actually put him on the water, you know, on the river, so he can travel faster. That is what we should do. Okay, so our general is under attack. So, thankfully we have some of the spearman units which are able to counter the cavalry units, and we also have chariot that could be useful against the archers. So I think we will have to play it manually, and hopefully we won't take great losses so that we can proceed without much of a disturbance and trying to conquer more. It is difficult to decide what position we should take, but I think we should like or maybe they'll just join them right here and they'll join the forces and move in together, which would be more beneficial for us. Let's just place our forces like always. So the swordsman in the front, the spearmen to guard our flanks, and a little more of them right here. Let's move our chariot maybe to this side. Okay, and our ranged units a little closer, so they can start shooting as soon as possible. Our general in the back as some kind of a backup plan, or to send him where he's needed. Let's just start a battle. Speed this up a little, and it's happening pretty much as I predicted. They are starting with joining the forces, I think. So, are they like trying to move around our forces to get to the archers? I'm not sure. Our slingers at least have enough range to reach them, but they are actually trying to... Oh yeah, I forgot the goddamn skirmish mode. Why is it always turned on by default?
On we go.
Okay, so
Step by step.
these guys engage
Strike with precision.
the cavalry,
Fear me.
and those guys over here are actually trying to avoid our units over there. You guys move a little to the side. Yeah, they are definitely trying to get to our archers. They see them as a most real threat, I think.
Like fish in a
So
pond.
let's move our
Warriors are wavering.
general a little over there.
Step by step.
Ever enduring.
Let's see. We can send our order our archers to fire at them. You guys go back into line.
Their general is
And
under attack.
you guys,
Wheels turning.
come on,
Strike them down.
you can attack them over here.
Victory beckons.
Fight with pride.
Let's fly. Axes.
Let's move our
Fight with
swordsmen over here,
Time to move.
as well as those guys.
pride. On the move.
Roll onwards.
The most important is
Make the gods
for our
proud.
chariots to actually
Spearmen.
There's no turning this around.
okay, so
Fight with pride.
they are broken, so
Strike with precision.
they shouldn't come back.
We march. Keep close to me.
Okay, you guys
Your warriors are wavering.
stay behind.
Law of the universe. In that direction. Move in order.
They got destroyed real fast. I mean, our chariots.
Rend their flesh.
Get back. On we go.
On we go.
What is happening?
Law of the universe. Get ready. We won't miss.
You guys keep
Embrace
shooting.
your fury.
Fight with pride.
We march.
There's so much going on.
Death from
We need to
above.
send our swordsmen over there.
On we go.
Oh gods.
Your
I'm
warriors have been
bleeding.
routed.
Those horsemen are routing as
No
well,
hesitation.
unfortunately.
Fight
Our
them.
general is under attack.
Honor the gods.
No, you guys stay here. I was trying to...
Arrows of the east. Aim and fire.
Okay, so one of
Step by step.
these
By the
spearmen
gods,
should
your
go
warriors
here,
are rallying.
and the other should reinforce our general.
Nothing can stop us. Shoot now.
The gods guide us. The enemy general has perished.
Great, that is great news.
We won't miss.
And now
Archers.
I see their morale is breaking. Yeah,
I'm not
They're-
staying here.
they are running for the hills.
How could it end like this?
You guys go over here,
Tear through them. Axes.
cut them off. And is it like
Will not take
the end? Yeah, it's the end. That was quick. That was really quick. So let's just pause for a moment there and give some orders. So, who our chariots should give chase to?
Victory is within your grasp.
The victory is already achieved, my friend. So let's send those guys over here. Maybe, yeah, let's turn on the melee mode as usual for our ranged units so they don't deal too much of a friendly fire to our forces. And they are light units, so they should catch up to the enemy forces with no bigger problem. So our spearmen won't catch up to those horsemen, but we can always try. Let's just resume.
No hesitation.
defeat is for the weak. Our enemies vanquished.
There's so many of them running away. Should just enjoy the view of them running away, being hit in the back.
Get back.
There's so many of them. Yeah, we definitely have to destroy as many of them as we possibly can.
Blades!
But the
Ha! I never doubted us.
bad thing is our soldiers
are
are
watching.
running into one another
Chariots!
Oh yeah, our chariots are in.
Fear me!
Yeah, our spearmen will not catch up to them. Maybe they will be able to catch those guys over here, but it's doubtful as well.
Tear through them!
And why are you guys so slow?
Chariots! We survive another day.
Let's speed this up. They're trampling over each other. Our units, I mean. How are they so fast? Anyway, I think maybe we can actually catch up to them. Look how far there is to the border of the battlefield. So our soldiers are very tired. Those guys are exhausted. Okay, so let's turn off the melee mode. They're definitely not catching up to them on foot. We can like only try and shoot them in the back. Same for those guys over here, the slingers. They can try and shoot them in the back. But slingers are not the best option for shooting the armored enemy. So yeah, we actually won. That was a surprisingly easy win, honestly. So yeah. We had the higher numbers, but they had two armies. We lost way less of our soldiers than they did. Like over 200 or 300. Yeah, and look at the damage that we dealt to them. Let's go for the prisoners.
I seek long-term solutions.
It's too bad I can't see where those army went. Finally some victory on the battlefield. Okay, so we have to choose an ambition. We can construct a resources type building producing bronze, especially that now we have units that require bronze to upkeep them.
I shall bring a new era to the whole world.
Let's see if we can.
Gather
I'll go
information.
for it and save before I make a move, because what I'm about to do is pretty risky,
They call me King
especially
of
with
Babylon, and
our
that is who I am.
units depleted. Let's see.
Prepare for your death.
Yeah, that is what I was afraid of. They are backed up by the garrison,
Fight
so
on our terms, not theirs.
there's no point in
Make way
attacking
there.
them now. And let's, if we can no, we can't go into encampment stance. Whatever. What we can do is finally build a royal garrison,
Wide awake.
and we will have
I am
to
destined to
wait
rule.
5 extra turns before our army over here is combat ready.
As king of the universe, I set the future.
Let's see what we can do with this army
I have carried
over
the
here.
burden of my
If we
duty
can
for a
actually
long time.
reach this guy, but I don't think we can.
Sail away.
We are in a marching stance anyway, or full speed now. Did our vassal finally... Are you serious? That is exactly why I never trust. Oh my god. This is exactly why I never trust the
Bag of gold or bronze
NPCs
blade?
or AI in some
Make
important
landfall.
matters. You want something done, better do it yourself. Now, the problem with this faction should be out of our head, but no, they lost or whatever. They decided that, okay, we'll just have to destroy this army over here, this army, and then come back over here to finish those guys off. This is ridiculous, and it makes me want to lay war
True master of the arts.
to my vassal as well. I mean, I'm not going to do that, obviously, not yet anyway, but he really,
This court is a
really
sanctum of
disappointed
wisdom
me.
and reason.
I'm really disappointed in you, my
I am
vassal.
glad we understand each other, Babylonian.
Okay, so what else? What can we do? Let's see. We can upgrade this building over here, and that is what we're going to do. And there is nothing left to be done other than building some of the outposts, but we actually will not do that just yet, because
The whole world
there's
bows
this
to me.
enemy army roaming our lands, so it will have to wait until our borders are secured. So let's just understand. Yeah, this guy is a pain in the ass, but unfortunately we will have to deal with him. And he's buying his guys in a homeland some time to recruit more forces. Those guys can't do anything just yet because of the army we are recruiting.
As king
Okay,
of
so
the universe, I set the future.
Lubdu is now... Let's
I
just
must
make a
march
save
against
again,
the
because what I'm about to do is also risky.
high as the gods.
And let's try and take the Lubdu.
Perish, you fool.
Okay, so our forces will be a little hurt, but we will actually take this settlement. So let's auto-resolve it. I don't like attacking the settlements when the odds are so even. Okay,
Everyone did their
of course
part.
it's a Cadmean
Bravo.
victory, but fortunately we conquered this settlement. So yeah, let's
I will guide these
occupy
people.
it.
The whole world
The
bows
garrison
to
now
me.
is ours as well. Let's improve the happiness with this building over here. Okay,
As
so
king of the universe, I set the future. Rightful ruler of
Right now,
Karthuniash.
we will actually, or maybe we can use that
King
time
of
that
the
our
universe.
units are recovering and actually recruit let's see if we can, like, can we merge?
About
Yes,
as
we
much.
can do that. So let's do just that. And okay, so these units are pretty bad, but we'll go for
Call for volunteers.
some of the cavalry units. Yeah, this should do well for now. We can't recruit the Royal Guard. So this building right here is pretty useless for us anyway. Because we want other units.
Not surprising.
What a coincidence that he said that. Okay, so let's upgrade the main building so we have some
My
better
time is
garrison. And probably better defenses. And upgrade the wood producing building as well.
Belongs to us.
And let's continue a chase of the
Always ready.
of this guy over here, and we should be actually able
Soldiers,
to
attention.
finally get him. Let's see. That is great news. So let's just auto-resolve it. Great.
You earned
Oh,
this
and
one, soldiers.
there will be gold for this guy as well.
I have nothing against you.
So,
Yes, yes.
we can take advantage of us being here right now and try and take the Tutu
Marching
settlement
time, soldiers.
next turn. We can try and take it. Yeah, I think this will do. So let's just maybe go to the water. Yeah, let's go for the water.
Watch the horizon.
And then in the next turn we should be able to take the settlement right here. You know, weakening the what are they called? The Guedin faction. Okay, yeah. This could prove beneficial for us, actually. The situation with this settlement over here and my
How long will the world last?
vassal being ineffective.
10,000.
We have
correct
10
actions.
pending actions. Let's see if we can upgrade some buildings. Yeah, some more of the wood producing buildings. What else? What else? What else? There's probably some outposts to be built. Expired barters. So we can try and renew this
You now have
agreement.
the ear of the greatest warrior in Hati.
No. We will go for offering them more wood than before. They probably have more wood than they did before, and that is why they are not so willing to agree to sign this kind of agreement for for such amount of the wood. But I think that extending the barter agreement to 20 turns increases the chances of agreement.
Those are sensible.
Okay. So we prolonged this agreement. Extended it, I mean. Are there any other? Like,
I rule here,
okay,
so you
so
will listen to me.
some more of the court
Let's go to the
actions.
temple of Ishtar
Pretty
again,
boring if you
Babylonian.
ask me. The outposts damaged. Outpost construction available. Oh, no. Those guys from over here keep going here and destroy this outpost, so there's no point. We can go for some of the maybe a construction time. Yeah, let's go for it. And yeah, we've seen that already. What about the what do you call it? The expired barter agreement. Where was it? Okay, it doesn't matter. I think we still have pretty much of the stone anyway, but we can also
Sounds important.
try and find some other economical partner.
How
Let's
long
see.
will the world last?
Those guys have some of the stone, but they don't have bronze. Who else? What do we have plenty of? We have plenty of wood, so those guys over here.
Speak now.
Okay, this guy just tried to assassinate
I
me.
am destined to rule.
Okay, so they have plenty of stone, so we can go for
One
it.
day
And
you will make a mistake, Adad.
yeah, I know you don't really like me, but let's extend the time to 20 turns. Maybe in this time you will not be so eager to attack us. I'll offer, maybe I'll start with demands. 250 stone for 250 wood. Okay, okay, this is surprising. I changed my mind. Let's agree upon 45 wood. Okay, so how much of stone you can give me in total? I have plenty of wood. 750 for, let's say, 80 wood. 85, maybe 90. Oh, you're a hard bargainer. Let's go for 100. Yeah, and this is actually surprisingly
I'm forced.
surprisingly beneficial agreement for us. So yeah,
We must stand together.
so now we will, of course, we will be unable to, I think so, spend all the stone that we will acquire each turn. So
High as
we
the
will
gods.
gather it or save it for later.
Duty calls.
Yeah.
How long will the world last?
So let's just end this turn. And I'm curious if those guys over here, the L whatever, the Un whatever faction, will realize what I'm about to do with their settlement. It's really interesting if they just move their forces over here to reinforce the settlement. This takes some time. course, they raided one of our outposts. Okay, so they moved some of their forces, but we should be able to actually take it anyway. They have 6 plus 8, 10, 12, 15 units against our 19.
I listen. Battle position.
Okay, so there's also an outpost. They are backed up by outposts,
Siege crews.
so we could.
Status report.
Yeah,
Engage
I think
the
we'll
enemy.
just go for encircling them for now. They will run out of supplies in 4 turns, but those guys over here will most likely try and back them up in a marching stance,
The finest hour.
which we can also use to our advantage by
They chose
attacking
me and I agreed.
Eshnuna, finally. But all of this will happen, and we will find out what the AI will do
And verse.
in the next episode. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.